adjust the same. That's fine, that's fine. Let's get my chair back a little bit further, make sure... Okay, my chair needs to be fixed. Like ASAP. Move that out of the way. Okay, so we're ready here. I have this character right here, right? We're gonna be saying a little bit of a story here, but it's gonna be throughout this live stream, which is gonna probably be a short stream until we get this story out, because this story is actually a lot to take in. But anyways, I've had this character right here for actually a really long time, surprisingly. I don't know, I don't have as much, I know I have a lot of playtime, but I also don't at the same time for how long I've had this character. And it's because I've played No Man's Sky off and on since it's been released. And oh my goodness, the music in this game and then this part always just stuns me. I love this too much. Okay, anyways. So, I decided to record this live instead of just recording it on my own and then editing it and putting it together. Because I just want a little bit of randomness to it, you know? Just keep things real, I guess. Something like that. Anyways, so, get this story out, we have to go back a little bit further back than the actual story. And it has to do... Why do I hear something fighting? Okay, so anyways... I used to only live stream on my channel, and I've had my channel since like 2014 or something. And I played No Man's Sky, not in 2014, but like in like 2016 I think I played it. And well, I hear a weird noise, like someone's trying to talk to me. Is that right there? But I don't care about that. But anyways, I did play this a long time ago. And I used to stream it every single day on this character too. It was back before, see the color coding I have? It was green and black instead of blue and red. And that's just what I look like, or it was similar to that. I don't exactly remember what it is. But yeah, so I used to stream all the time on these, and I'd just do just all these random things. I would go spaceship hunting. That's mainly what I streamed, was me spaceship hunting. And so it would be like a couple hours long of me just standing there looking left and right, looking for spaceships and stuff like that back in my old streams. And I would do like a bunch of streams. There would be like 40 streams in a row, all be like 8 hours long of just this when I'm space hunting. I mean, that wasn't the only content I had. I mean, I had other stuff. It was just I was doing a lot of spaceship hunting at the time of what I was trying to explain here. So, wait, let's figure out how to free explore. There we go. This is probably going to be the entire video here trying to figure out how to warp drive to that orange star. But this way, go towards it. But anyways, so when I was going spaceship hunting, right, I found this ship. And when I first seen this ship's now my favorite ship of all time on this game. And when I first seen it, I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool ship. If and what, or just like, you know, whatever, it's the A class or whatever. It's a cool ship. And then it flew away, and I was like, that's what my first thoughts were when I seen that ship. And I was a little bit confused when I looked back at the video, but to get to the point, I seen this ship and I was like, meh, right? And then later that stream, in the specific stream, I got the S-Class version of it. And I really loved it. It had 29 slots. And I think 11 tech. Not exactly sure what the statage was. But anyways, that's not the point. So I had that ship for at least 2 years on this game, and I always flew it around to planet to planet. It was my favorite ship. I modeled myself after it. You can't really see my hands right here, but I'm blue with a little bit of red stripage, right? And can I just teleport somewhere? I can't ever teleport anywhere. It's making me annoyed. But anyways, it was my favorite ship. I went around, I even made a little home base on a planet that looks similar to it, and it was my favorite fighter, right? My favorite blue fighter, and I have it currently, and I'm going to show it to you guys once I am able to travel. Oh wait, is it square? No, okay. But it was my favorite ship ever since that, and I had lots of time in that ship. Just every day playing that ship. And then I stopped playing for a while, right? I stopped playing this game for... There was the building update, right? Now we're all the way at the living ship update in Mech Suit. So, it was around the time of base building that they added. That's when I last played. I did not play until when the living ship came out. So it was like a year or something like that, year or two. I don't technically remember the dates. But it was a long time since I played. And I started playing this again on this character, and I did a little more space hunting, and there was like you could customize your spaceships and everything. So I spent my remainder of my money maxing out the slots on the ship and just making it the best ship ever. Had all these cool customizations. And just everything a ship could have. Every stat was like maxed out on it to as good as I could possibly get that fighter to. And it was S-class and everything, so it was my favorite ship. I had a ton of ships, and then me and my friend were playing, and we figured out there was a little bit of a glitch, right? Where if he bought an S-class, and he like, if we were on a planet and he bought an S-class, and he parked it, by parking it, it's like you recall the ship to land on a specific spot, and it lands somewhere else, so it would still stay in the same spot, but it would also land. And it would say I owned it if it was in that ship. So I got into that ship because I was going to sell it or something, but I was like, I feel like there's something wrong. I need to just close application and just forget about it, right? Because I didn't want to lose my ship, and I was just worried about that, because I currently had my blue ship out, but I got into that ship and I was going to go sell it, but then I just felt like something was wrong because it gave all of that ship I just got in, this ugly looking red hauler, because we were just getting S-classes to scrap them down or whatever. And so I decided to close application because I decided I don't want a chance losing my ship. So I thought I had made a good decision, and what happened is it completely deleted my favorite ship. It was gone permanently. There was no way of getting it back. I tried for hours. It made me feel sick, and I know you shouldn't feel sick over a game, but I was just depressed because it was my favorite ship, and I never seen it anywhere. It was specifically only in a certain solar system that I found a long time ago, and I thought, I'm never gonna find this. This is I don't even want to play No Man's Sky no more, and I stopped playing for a little while, but, well, I didn't stop playing yet. I actually grinded harder, but once I got the ship and grinded out all those parts that we'll get to shortly, what was it? I stopped playing for a little bit, until I got VR anyways. But what I did was I was like, I remember live streaming when I found this ship. So what I did is, all these streams that I'm talking about currently, I never delete videos. I used to have like 800 videos, currently only have like 400 now. I privated videos. I never delete videos, I always private them, so like none of my videos have ever been deleted unless they were like a 14-second like live stream failure or something like that, then they're deleted. But even then I like to save them. So I went back, it took me about 30 minutes, surprisingly, to go back and know exactly where it was. I watched that stream, and I figured out, I had to watch so closely, you won't believe how hard this was. Like, I had to try reading the names on terrible, because my streaming was so bad back in the day where it just did not record that good graphics. Like, it recorded, like, how I'm physically seeing them in my VR headset. This looks a lot nicer to you guys than it does to me. Recorded like this, but over YouTube, so it was, like, really hard to read things. So I had to try to fudge the letters together to figure out what solar system it was. And then I went to a teleporter after figuring out where this ship landed, after going back to figure out where the origin of the ship is. And I went to a space station and I read through, or I didn't go through a space station, I actually can show you right now what I went through. I could probably show you exactly where I got it. Quick menu. Not quick menu, it is actually the pause button. So, what I had to do is I had to go to catalog. Was it catalog? It was discoveries. Okay, and then on discoveries, if I can figure out how to... Now there's this list here. Just to give you an example, how do I go down? It's the L button. Whoa, crap, I pressed the wrong thing. But I have discovered a lot. And I mean... Oh, that's not even the right menu. Why am I clicking it? Crap, I just took a screenshot. See, this is a little bit random right now, but... Now I'm naming it. Okay. Okay, now we're here. Anyway, see that little blue thing right here? Each one of these is just a huge list, and it's skipping a bunch when it does that. But it's just all the way down, just all these huge lists of solar systems I went through. And I had to figure out what the name was, which I was a little bit unsure because I had to warp to somewhere that I kind of knew about up here that I thought was the place. Then from there I had to figure out, because I couldn't figure out the name of the place I wanted to go to because for some reason the stream cut that part out. But I saw the place I went to right before I teleported to the place I needed to go to. So I went there, and when you're in the space menu, let me exit out to that, you'll see that. Well, anyways, it will show a little, like, there's a star here, like, see those stars up there, a blue star and a red star. Let's just use that as an example. And there's a line to it. That means I went from this star to that star. So that's what I did to figure out. So I went to one star, I followed my trail, like 3 systems over, to find the planet that I found the ship on, and I had a save beacon on the exact, like, trading post that I found the ship on, and I was like, this is it. I have finally found it. And when I was looking back at the recording, when I found my ship, it was just like, oh, it's just an A-class, that'd be cool if I found an S-class of it, and I was like, what? And I was like a different color than this, and I forgot I modeled myself after the ship. If I can get out of here. And it was like, why was that my reaction to that? It was just so confusing, because I wasn't expecting to actually, I thought I just loved it ever, because like, my love for it got stronger as I flew the ship around, and, so I always imagined when I first seen it, I was like, yes, the ship's awesome, I want to find an S-class, and I grinded to find it. No, I actually waited there and just looked for any S-class to show up. There was actually a few ships I was debating on getting. And it, like, eventually it showed up and I got this S-class, and then the up to date to now is what happened. And then I lost that ship and everything like that, and I had to go back and research to find it. So once I did that, I searched way too long to find this ship. I searched for, like, I did not go to sleep that night. I'm just gonna be honest, and almost not the next day either. I literally just grinded for hours upon hours upon hours to find this ship right here. It reminds me of like the 40s or 50s. I don't know why. The ship always does. I just feel like it reminds me of one of those old cars. And this is my favorite ship by far, and it's just crazy. It's not as good as my original, but anyways, I couldn't find the S-class of this, and I was just gonna give up and just be like, I'm never gonna play this game no more, just because it's kind of ruined my taste for the game that I lost this over a stupid glitch that I shouldn't have done, and it's my fault anyways. There's no way to get it back with any of the S-class stuff I had filled in it, like 50 S-class upgrades. So I got an A-class of one of these, and I just bought it, and I'm like, well, you can upgrade it to an S, and you just need 50,000 nanites, which those are just like impossible to freaking ever get. And I grinded. I figured out on the Death Star thing with all those multiplayer people, if you did these nests, like you destroy these Reaper nests or whatever, their eggs would give you like 200, or it was like, I think it was 50 actually, or 100 nanites per an egg. And I'd just grind those missions and go to those places and just keep getting all the eggs I possibly could. And I did that until I got about 2,000 nanites, and that took me like the entire day. And then throughout all of this, I didn't get no sleep. I'm listening to M83, and I think I might have been drinking. I don't remember. I think I was just a day where I was just depressed, and I was just like, you know what, we're doing this. But anyways, that's not the point, if I was drinking or not. Anyways, so I decided that way I was doing it was just annoying, and I hated having to kill those things, and they were killing me, and it was just annoying me, and the missions were actually sending me to the same planets where the eggs were already killed, and I couldn't finish the missions, and just a lot of bad things were happening, and I was like, I'm just depressed over not having my ship that's right over there now, and I just was giving up on hope, right? And then I just decided, you know what? This is a good playlist of M83, so, or like, it's not just M8, it was M83 radio on Spotify or something like that. I don't really listen, only time I listen to Spotify is when I'm on PlayStation. Otherwise, I listen to like Apple Music, so I know I'm one of those people. I'm in the minority, I think. I don't know. A lot of people have iPhones, but a lot of people act like they hate them for some reason. Anyways, so I figured out moon planets, like barren wastelands, not like this place. This place is like a nice green field with these weird egg things, just completely flat darkness, no vegetation, just a few little rocks everywhere, and eggs, reaper eggs, scattered throughout here. And what I would do is well, okay, I was not expecting that. I would use the jetpack, and it's like zero gravity, so you can just go flying, and I'd just fling myself and just like go out and look around for these eggs, and I'd like be able to jump to egg to egg to egg, and I'd collect like a full inventory of these eggs, and it'd give me at least like 1,000 nanites every time, and I need 50,000, so every 10,000 nanites took about it took like an hour or two to get 1,000 nanites, and I needed 50,000, and I grinded for 2 days, 2 full days here to get the 50,000 nanites. And when I finally got it, I finally got the 50,000 nanites, I did not go and get this as a S-class immediately. No, what I did was I went back to that planet I tracked down when I tracked myself down through my old YouTube videos. And I went and I searched for the S-class of that ship for another 2 days. I searched very hard for S-class of that. All I was getting was A-classes. And it was just like, come on, just one S-class, please. I was doing like reloading the game tricks that would reload in a bunch of ships. Then if it wasn't what I wanted, I'd reload again. And 2 of these ships would land every time, and they're always C-class. And once in a while it'd be an A. I never got an S. I don't know how I got so lucky finding this S originally. But eventually I just gave up, and I was like, I'm just going to upgrade it to an S. I'm going to lose these 50,000 nanites, even though I kind of wanted to just keep them for whatever I wanted. And I had to down the ship's a little bit. This ship was actually had a little bit better stats than my original. The only thing is it's not my original, but if I have anything to say about it, it is. So then after that I focused on rebuilding it. These are the stats currently. They're not as good, or I feel like I did better, but I'm not sure. I have a picture of my old ship and the stats I had. I'd have to go back and look at that, but since this is a live stream, I can't just like pull up a picture, in the middle of it, because I'm not that good at, I don't have the streaming equipment for that. But anyways, I got all these set up, and I have these set up pretty well. And then over here in technology, I have this, but on the other one, all these slots were filled. Had everything as good as I wanted. Wait, what's that? Oh. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so I have really good shotgun blasters on this. The shotguns just annihilate. These miniguns annihilate. The shields are alright. I don't really pay attention to that. I never use the photon cannons. And, is there something else I don't use? No, I deleted all the other weaponry that my original one had, and I did all these other upgrades instead. And we got the ship here today. My S-class, my favorite ship ever. It's here today. I only have 79 nanites now, but I had so much then. I had to rebuy all these slots again. All these freaking slots, and that's why I don't have the maximum amount of money, even though I figured out a glitch to another glitch after I told you what bad things happen to me when I do glitches. But it was on accident. I was doing the living ship thing, okay? This was before I lost my ship. I was doing the living ship, and I didn't want to wait a whole day for these things to incubate. So what I did was, I did this glitch where you go into PlayStation, you set your day ahead, and you turn off your Wi-Fi. I did that like 8 times. I was 8 days in the future, and I just left it 8 days in the future, right? You go back to your indium farm, and what the thing is, it glitches them out where they carry the 8 days of indium in them. And you might think, oh well, that doesn't really mean much. No, it glitched out where there's unlimited. You just keep taking the indium out, and it keeps replacing it to the maximum number. And I filled my ship. I filled all of my ships. I filled my freighter. I filled all of my motorcycles, trucks, and like that giant dump truck. And they all have huge inventories. And I'd fill my own inventory, and I can sell 800 million units per run. And I'd just do that back and forth, grab 8 million units, sell it, grab 8 million units, sell it, all the way up to 4 billion. My friend was there, he got that repeatedly, we upgraded all of our ships with that, we did that. Eventually the glitch disappeared, or it caught up to me, to the date and time, and after that I didn't really care to use it no more because I bought everything I wanted, including an S-class freighter somewhere in the stars. We could actually pull that out for a second, which this S-class freighter isn't the best, but I actually kind of enjoy it. It's a really cool green color. Wait, go back. This. It's a green color, and it's one of these giant ones, so that's why I really liked it. What? Come on. Come on, place it, 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 place it. Okay, well, I can't place it. That's what my freighter looks like anyways. I have it decorated up, and it looks awesome on the inside of that freighter. Maybe we got a warp drive somewhere, because that's why I was trying to warp drive, because, okay, now everything's messing up. Let's just delete that. Anyways, that's the story of me and this ship over the years. It was a whole lot of drama, from getting it to losing it to finding it to having to find it again and getting all the freaking nanites to upgrade it and then getting more nanites for the mini upgrades on it. It was just a crazy showdown. I don't even know what to do. We haven't even done anything besides talk during all this. If my mic's muted during all this, you know how embarrassing that'd be? Having to repeat all that after I already feel good about my story. Here, let's go into outer space. Screw this. But anyways, yeah, this is my favorite ship. It even flies good. Okay, it's a little bit fast. Alright, maybe I need to calm down. Holy crap, this thing's a lot faster than my other ships. Why did that take off so fast? Didn't I fly this yesterday? It wasn't this fast. Okay, that really freaked me out there. Establish comms. I don't know how to open... Wait, actually, I do know how to open those. Hello. Gah, coward. Blank, challenge, Viking, really, blah blah blah, request, interloper. Should we try a space battle? I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die in the space battle. Ah, screw it. We'll help them. Screw it. I hate helping these people. I'm not sure how to fire this thing. Let's figure out how to shoot first. Okay. The stream's gonna end soon because my story time's kinda over now, but... Oh geez, my cat jumped down, that freaked me out. Where are we even supposed to go? No, we're not supposed to go there. There's a freighter that needs my help. Wait, let's just get out into outer space first. I don't think we're in it yet. I don't know how to shoot stuff. Oh, I have to grab this and... The gas is forward. Whoa, this thing really turns. This is the hard part. Look at this. I kind of get it. It's not actually how you see it. You just move the stick up and down if you want to go up and down, or left and right. You don't actually, like, push it forward or push it back like this, like you would in reality. You actually just... My hand's right here when I move up, and my hand's down here, which is... It's a little bit odd, but... Once you kind of figure out that's the problem, this is actually kind of nice. Except I don't know where the heck this freighter's at. It's this way. Oh, there it is. Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get into a space battle here, and I've never been in one in VR yet, and I'm a little bit worried because I just figured out how to pull the trigger, and space battles were hard enough as it was. Why is only half of that a hologram? That's odd. Man, I got some history with this ship, though. If anything, this is the original, because I had a fight to get it back, okay? Because, okay, so the original is faded out of existence, alright? So if anything, this is the reboot after I lost my ship. And I like to get my ships this color of blue. If you notice, a lot of my ships are this color. Well, a lot of my good ones, except for like two of my ships are this color. Okay, not all of them. Okay, this is a little bit hard to control here. I'm just moving it too fast because I'm being impatient. Okay, there we go. And this, I don't know, the story's always just reminded me of the old Republic days of like video gaming, where just weird things would always happen. Crap, okay, I didn't know how to stop this. Maybe we don't want to get ourselves into a space battle, screw it. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Okay, I have my shotguns enabled, that's probably not a good sight. Okay, whoa there, that's a little much. I don't know how we're supposed to fight in these conditions. So I accidentally shoot one of them, I'm screwed. Okay, we're just spinning out of control. Let's just get on the space station, screw. Okay, space battles are impossible, what the heck? Down, 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 down. Over. Go time. Let's just get on that spaceship and just teleport into another existence. Oh, crap. I'm thinking my next stream, we're gonna go to the center of the universe. I just need to find a teleporter and teleport over to it. And we'll see what that's like in VR. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this little story time, I guess. Tried to put that together, I guess. This was just live, so it was like no retakes, no nothing. It was just, I mean, I never do retakes anyway, so I don't know what I'm saying. But whatever happened for how the story went of my ship here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And if you want to see some more story time, leave your suggestions in the comments of, or just like questions, if there's something you want to know if I've done, or I don't know, because I can't just say any of my stories do you want to hear that I've done, and it's like you guys don't know the stories unless I tell you, so like how would you know, right? So adios amigos, I'll see you guys in the future. And right before I end this, you can see how my ship is those colors, right? Let's go take a look at what I look like, because that ship's the whole reason I even look this way. There's what I look like. You can't really see it because the graphics suck, but oh, there they go. Now they're good. But yeah, I modeled myself after the ship after all this time, so if you're ever curious, well, that's what I look like in this game. It's because of that ship. So yeah, adios amigos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Time for me to end the stream before I carry it out for too long. Okay, now I just need to figure out how to turn it off in VR.